Hey, my name's John D. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube channel. I've been doing some weird meditation stuff where I feel like I get downloads when I tune into a frequency. And I recently tuned into Oda. I don't know if this is legal or not, but I did it. And ever since then, I've been having these wild One Piece theories, which I made a video of. You can check it out. But I just had one where I was thinking about my father, I was thinking about Shanks, I was thinking about One Piece stuff. These father figures, your actual father and then your father figure, and the difference between them. And I was just thinking about Shanks and his crew and how, did you notice that all of them have guns? And it's weird because only bad guys have guns. And I know like all the Shanks is a rat stuff, maybe you're onto something. Because it's not a rat, but like hear me out. What if Shanks knows something that Luffy doesn't? That Luffy is a naive child. That up until this point, Luffy has punched every bad guy in the nose, give him a big sore nose like Buggy, and he's punched someone in the nose really, really, really hard, and it always works. And I just want you to like think for a second. Swap Shanks and Luffy. If Shanks was in Luffy's situation and Shanks went on Luffy's journey and he had a gun, he was lethal. Which, by the way, all of Luffy's punches are named after bullets and rifles and bigger arms and arms. But what would Shanks do? He would have executed Arlong instantly. Would have shot him in the head, right? Am I wrong? Shot him instantly. If he loved Nami as much as Luffy loves Nami, Shanks would have been over. Same with Crocodile. He realized this guy's doing Civil War stuff. Hey, Dragon, I'll do your job for you. This guy's gone. Stop me, somebody. Somebody stop me. And go along to every single sense of justice. Shanks probably would have shot someone in the head, including the Celestial Dragon. Would have shot him in the head. But what does Luffy do? He punches him in the nose because Luffy's a child at heart. And this concept of the child having to die for the man to be born, I just have this awful feeling that everybody thinks the Davy Beck fight is going to be where Shanks is going to be able to fight for Luffy and they'll have this mutual like respect where they change each other. Guys, we're going to Elbaf. What did we learn about the giants? They fight to the death every single time. And so get this, Luffy and Shanks are going to have a death battle. The entire crew is going to have a death battle. Every single member of the Red Hair Pirates is going to try to kill Luffy and going to try to kill his crew. And it's going to be a war. Like a war we've never seen before. And I think Ussop is going to shoot Ussop right in the heart. And it's going to kill him. And Usopp's going to die in front of Luffy. And Luffy, shocked in that moment, Shanks is going to stab him in the eye to kill him. It's going to stab Luffy's left eye, the one where he tried to prove to be a pirate. Stab his left eye. Yeah, but he's going to be stopped because Zoro will be there. And Zoro will have finish the job and he will have killed Shanks in that moment. Because remember, Zoro's learning the same lesson. He didn't kill what's his nuts? He didn't kill Lucci, right? Lucci's still standing after Zoro's strongest hit. Maybe it's not his strongest. Maybe he held back. Maybe he doesn't want to kill Lucci that bad, the way Zoro's never killed any of his enemies. And maybe Zoro finally realizes the difference between life and death, that it's not a game, that we're not playing pirates anymore. Remember Luffy's battle with Ussop? He gives him a bullet right to the heart. And it's over. He killed Luffy, he killed Ussop. And Ussop had to rebirth into Soge King, right? He had to become this king who later becomes a god, who I think later will become a giant robot. I think Usopp's spirit is going to go into that giant robot and join Joy Boy or whoever the hell is in that mechanized terror that I think is about to get unleashed like a torrent of force that's going to occupy the Gorosei for a while. And I think this duel is going to happen. And I think Luffy, with his eye poked out, is going to learn some stuff. And I'm talking, he's going to learn some serious stuff. He's going to learn that it is a life and death battle he is in. That the Gorosei don't get a bruise on the nose. That the evil that controls this thing, that Luffy has seen. He's seen the belly of the beast, right? He just witnessed what's going on in Egghead. He's seen how the sausage is made. You put this animal down. This one does not get brought back. This wild beast is dealt with. And Shanks is going to be the sacrificial lamb, and so is Usopp. That the boy will have to die so that the man in Luffy can be born, and he can do the manly thing, which is sometimes you have to kill stuff. Sometimes stuff needs to die. Everybody gives Oda shit for not killing characters. I don't think he wants to kill his characters. I think the ones who die have to die, and I have a whole video about the death motif. So I'm a little emotional. I love Ussop. I got a whole theory on Ussop, and he is Ussop Aesop. He will become a fable. Elbaf spelled backwards is fable. He will become the wise one people talk about. There's like, hey, there's this Pinocchio-like fellow. He's going to be like Nolan, only the stories are all going to be true. And they're going to call him the wise one, the brave warrior of the sea, Ussop, Aesop. Learn lessons from him, children, for generations. He's going to live forever. He's an eternal being. We are seeing Ussop, the eternal being, the hero of myth, being born in front of us. And he's going to deserve it. He's earned it. A mere mortal, like any one of us, has earned his spot in Nirvana. By the way, I'm up super high. I'm literally high. I smoked some weed up at the top. But if you could see, there's nothing stopping you from climbing a tree and enjoying life in an elevated point of view. And that's what I feel like I've done. And I'm starting to really understand One Piece. So please, tell me what you think. I'm literally not going to edit this at all. I want this to be super raw. These are just my thoughts. Anyone who wants to join me, do it, because I'll post a lot more shit this way. It's not going to be professional. I trust you to do the homework. It's not that kind of channel. I'm just going to talk. And if anybody wants to chime in, I would love to listen. I got so many more theories. Okay, bye.